And let's get our full moon in Capricorn reading started with the Babylonian Tarot, created by Sandra Tabitha Cicero. Let's get the reading started, okay? So happy full moon in Capricorn to all of you. The full moon will be on the 9th of July, 2017. We will be having a great illumination in the sky, so look out for that. I have a tendency to stare at the moon on the full moon. If I'm not having a glass of wine, I'm usually staring and making a wish, okay? That's what I do. So, the first card that came out is number 9. That's funny, we're on the 9th. The Hermit, Anu. Yes, okay. So the Hermit is all about going back, standing back, and just, this is my zone, this is my safe spot, right here, right now. I want to do things, and I'm going intuitively with the energies present, okay? This is my safe zone, this is where I'm at. I want to be able to see where I'm headed. This is where I was before. This is where I am now. This is where I want to be, or this is where I want to be, okay? So what you're doing during this time, okay? It's not so much contemplation, but it's looking up on the full moon. Maybe for some it's a wish, but for some it's looking at the broader side of things, looking at everything as a whole. And you need to do this alone, okay? Because if you've got a friend with you, you'll be distracted. If you've got family around you, you'll be distracted. So, and I'm not saying this is going to take you the entire night, or it can, but depending on your responsibilities, okay? If you've got little children, or if you've got, you know, places to be, just a few minutes, sit back, or do it tonight, okay? Today, you can do it on the 8th. And look at everything as a whole. When you look at everything as a whole, there will be a lot more clarity, okay? And you'll be able to breathe. You'll be able to breathe. You'll be able to know and feel peaceful inside, okay? I know the world isn't very at ease or at peace right now, because peace starts within ourselves, okay? When we can find that inner sanctuary, that stuff, that energy, that feeling, that sensation emanates outside of ourselves. And it's a high for people that love negativity, because they get high off that stuff, okay? So embrace the inner hermit during this full moon, okay, guys? Embrace that. Okay, very nice. I pulled out two cards. The first card I felt was actually the High Priestess number 2, Ishtar of Uruk. However, this card came out first, so I'm going to read this one first. 6 of Wands, Victory. I like that. Okay. Victorious. You are victorious. You've accomplished. You continue to accomplish. Capricorn is a very hardworking sign. Capricorn is an earth sign. The element in the elemental kingdom is ruled by earth. It is a goat. Yeah, you see? And, but it is ruled by the planet Saturn. Okay, Saturn is all about you must work, and then you will receive the benefits. Okay, so it could be that when you are in this hermit zone, you'll be able to see what you've done, where you've started, how far you've come. And don't tell me, and don't tell yourself, I don't know what she's talking about. I don't know where I'm going with my life. I don't see anything. Nobody, you know, appreciates me. I don't freaking get a higher position. You know, I've been asking for, you know, I've been hoping and wishing and like, you know, a higher pay. It's not coming. I want to be a CEO of this company. No one's seeing my worth. All right. Remember that Hermit card. You need a few minutes to yourself. Okay. A lot of times we don't even realize how much people around us appreciate us. We don't realize how much inspiration we set out for other people. People always look forward or look to those who work very hard. Okay, whether they believe that you work hard or whether they believe they work hard. Okay, people are naturally envious. Okay, I've seen it with my own eyes. Stay-at-home moms, with all due respect to them, you know, are envious of people that are out and working 40 hours a day. You know, single fathers, single men. A lot of people are like, yeah, it would be nice, you know, to not work or do anything, but we get bored. So it's like humanity always needs something to work very hard for. If it's a hobby, an interest, if it's for the community, if it's even cooking and cleaning at home. Okay, we don't want to live in a pigsty, right? So we actually do put 40 hours a week. I was going to say 40 hours a day. 40 hours a week, or if not more. Cleaning up the garbage in front of our house. You know, gardening, doing this, doing that. We put in that hours doing something. Okay, some people put 40 hours a week. You know, they're devoted to their spirituality. They'll meditate, they do this. They're a part of a temple or... Okay, and that's what I mean. So whatever it is that you're victorious in, you know what you're victorious in. Okay, this is the time for you to appreciate and give yourself a tap on the... Just because it matches. You know, it's the Om. So it's like... This is a Hindu mantra, by the way. Om. Om. That's what I was going to say. So when you're near the full moon and you're staring up, if you're not making a wish, why don't you meditate or, you know, chant Om. And it'll put you in that... Om is not just Hindu, it's actually universal, okay? And it's been said that it's the first sound that the universe created through creation, okay? Yes. So the High Priestess, I like the fact that we have the Hermit, and then we have Victory, and then we have the High Priestess, because two of these people or beings or energies are all about isolation, you know, maybe in that, you know, negative side or the other side of it, but looking at it, but more so of taking time for yourself, very high wisdom, experiencing wisdom, teaching other people your wisdom when you feel the time is right to do that. And in order to gain that wisdom, you need to go inside, okay? You need to trust your own instincts, your wisdom, your own intuition is very important. That inner knowing is going to be very strong at this time, okay? So listen, Capricorn is all about being a CEO, the president of a company, a prophet, a priest, a priestess, just working very hard for something. A pope, okay? And it's not so much that these signs are governed by that, but it's so much that We're talking about Saturn. Saturn is a law governor, governs the law, governs organizations. And Capricorn is all about delivering it, working for it. Okay? So if you're working very hard to grow your business, your company, your community, your family, your organization, your hobby, your interest, your home, money in the bank, maybe you invest in stocks, maybe you travel the world, you're going to gain, and you are gaining. Okay, so the time is now where you step back and you just really pay attention to how far you've come. And you will see how victorious you are. Okay, so this full moon is just basically telling us that we need to give ourselves credit for how far we've come, for everything we've accomplished, for just, some of us, it's not about worldly, achievements. Some of us, it's just about knowing or achieving or feeling we've made a difference in others' lives. Maybe you've helped with homelessness or sick children or whatever it is. Maybe you build campaigns online or fundraisings. Maybe you just spread awareness. Whatever it is that you do, sweetheart. Whatever it is that you do, feel victorious and appreciate yourself. Give thanks to yourself. Go out and buy yourself something. If not, like I said, just spend a little bit of time by yourself. Light a candle. Illuminate. Feel that illumination of the full moon. Okay, and I want to pull out one more card. I want to make this a short video. I just energetically, the last few months, I'm not very about making full moon and new moon readings. Oh my gosh, it couldn't get any better than this. The Sun, Shamash, number 19. Yes. So, cute. Like, honestly, the thing is, though, my headscarf has the symbol on here, but the way I put it today came out as the Om heel. Every time I wear it, but it has the symbol somewhere inside. Somewhere here. So, yeah. We have an eclipse coming up next month, which this energy is going to run through there. Okay, because I'm feeling the eclipse energies too. Okay, so whatever you do now is going to really move and heighten during the eclipse even more. Okay, so we cannot take 20 years, 10 years, 15 years, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years of life experience and just throw it in the garbage. Okay, it doesn't work that way. Whatever you build up continues and you reap that benefit. And that's what Saturn is. That's what Capricorn is. Okay, so during the next eclipse, during the next new moon, which comes, it's going to be Leo. You're really going to feel it. You're really going to see it. Okay, so that eclipse is going to be a pull and tug of wake up and appreciate what you've done because it's coming, okay? And make sure anything that is loose, you tighten up. Anything in business, make sure paperwork's up to date. Make sure, energy, body-wise, you've taken your vitamins, or if you have to, if you're not feeling great in the mornings, how about, you try natural juices, natural shakes, smoothies, booster juice type of things. I don't even know if I'm just saying stuff that really doesn't make sense, but I'm hoping it does. It's just a lot's happening in my life, and to be honest with you, I've had to stop the teacup readings because it's just opening up too many portals, and I'm doing very important things during this time, so I need time for myself too. And I know I only post like 3 or 4 videos a month anyways, but guys, it's just when you're very intuitive and your psychic perceptions and chakras are open to worldwide stuff that's happening, and you're balancing and making things that Om is like, and then talking about this, it kind of just wakes stuff up. So I urge you to pay attention to your intuition, your gut, and align it with your heart and your mind, okay? Because you're going to have a lot more clarity. And this is the time where you're like, shit, time for myself too. And I know I only post like 3 or 4 videos a month anyways. But guys, it's just when you're very intuitive and your psychic perceptions and nodes or chakras are open to worldwide stuff that's happening, and you're balancing and making things that it's like, you know, and then talking about this, it kind of just wakes stuff up. So I urge you to pay attention to your intuition, your gut, and align it with your heart and your mind, okay? Because you're going to have a lot more clarity. And this is the time where you're like, shit, I'm a CEO of my company, all right? So have a great full moon. Have a great eclipse next month. And yeah, man, the sun is up. The sun is the truth, showing you the truth. Everything has its own truth. The moon has its own truth. Saturn has its own truth. Mercury, Venus, you, me. But when we step back, we work with that high priestess, we see how victorious we are, how far we've come. Stand back and just pay attention. See that illumination in his eyes? Okay? Because it's all coming forth. Like the truth is revealing itself to you. Your truth, your own inner truth is revealing itself to you, okay? So you like that? You like the chakras in the background? All right, anyways, guys, yeah. All right, happy full moon. Love you.